Hello and welcome to part 26 of Let's Play Pokemon Pearl. In the last part we tried to stop Team Galactic, but as hard as we tried they blew up a lake and beat up Dawn, so we didn't do too great of a job, but you know, don't worry, that's going to end soon. We're going to get rid of old Team Galactic, hopefully. So, yeah, for you hoping that there's going to be a berry picking extreme! No, I only picked one. Because I think that berry is for health or something, I don't know. I never actually use any berries, actually. I think I've used one berry up to this point, and I don't use any more. Or I don't need to anyway, so yeah. So yeah, what we're going to do, if you remember last time, Owl is probably in trouble, because the professor, that concerned man, was like, I wonder if Owl is safe. You should probably go check, Tom. That's your business. I'm doing Professor Mustache grooming, so I'll see you later. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, to get there, we're going to have to head for a mountain, although we only have to head for a small proportion of this mountain, so don't worry about that. So yeah, first thing you've got to do is head through this small sort of route. You can actually come here earlier, and I would recommend you do, because you'll get more XP this way. There's actually a few trainers that you kind of have to... Well, you don't have to battle them, but you don't even have... Yeah, you don't actually have to battle any of the trainers on this route at all. You can actually go through the grass and head straight into the mountain, but I like to think I'm a bit more professional, you know. I'm not going to just skip out on trainer battles because I don't feel like it. Well, I have done that and I'll do it again, but not in this route. You know, I wanted to spice it up, so yeah. Yeah, I would definitely recommend you... I know it's a bit late to be giving this advice, and to most people playing this game, if they're playing along with me, then it's definitely too late. But yeah, come here once you help the old woman, because obviously once you help out old grandma and defeat that grunt in this town, you can actually come here straight away. There's nothing stopping you from coming to this place. It's just... And that does mean that all the trainers are a low level, so these battles shouldn't be any trouble to you if, like me, you skipped out on it and actually went straight to where you needed to be. So yeah, there's the mountain entrance, and let's look at some trainer tips. Okay, there's not then. So yeah, this is where we have to go, but before doing that, because I'm such a professional, we're going to turn around and take on these trainers. I know I could have easily skipped out on it, and if I was playing right now I would skip out on the trainers, but I thought I might as well go back. I didn't really get much XP from these. Oh yeah, that's why I did it. I did it as well to get Gandhi to level up, because as you can see he's level 35, and if you know anything about this Pokemon, you know it should probably evolve soon. Or if you know about any Pokemon, you'll know that in its first form it should probably evolve by the time it hits like level 40 or so. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here, and because as you already know, Gandhi is really weak and likes to die a lot on me, so yeah, fighting weak Pokemon that are level 27 or 28 or around there does kind of help. Although I'm still going to get Plug Switch in the action, because Gandhi is terrible up against Golbats. Golbat is resistant to fighting attacks, and Shadow Ball doesn't do much damage, so yeah, I decided to send out Plug Switch just to kind of finish it off, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Though obviously Golbat confuses Plug Switch, and I'm not too sure what the percentage is of actually attacking when you're confused. I found it's around 50%, although I'm inclined to say, in my experience, that you're more likely, it's more like 55% that you're going to hit yourself in confusion. You know, maybe I'm just unlucky, but it always feels like I hit myself more in confusion than I actually do attack. Although I would say it's around 50%. I'm sure there's a website for these sort of stats, and I don't know it, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'm surprised I actually did fight these trainers. That's very unlike me, because this guy's a Bronzong, which is, in case you're wondering, I said it before, it's still Psychic type, so when I use fighting against it, I think it actually does normal damage, because Steel is... No, it should be super effective, shouldn't it? Yeah, so fighting is super effective, so... Now that I can actually take on Bronzons and not get annoyed about it. Oh, it's a great day. It's a great day. I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong. Am I really? No, I'm strong, I'm strong. There, that was good. Yeah, this guy is actually not going to fight you. If someone talks like an idiot, then they're usually going to hand you something. It's kind of weird like that. The crazy Pokemon actually, you know, the crazy people, I should say, not the crazy Pokemon. God, it's crazy. So yeah, I believe this is the last trainer we're going to fight, and interestingly enough, actually has a knockout. I think I said that wrong, but whatever. I want to say this is the first time we've seen it, but I stupidly put Gandhi up against it. I had no idea why I did that. And then I stupidly tried to use Ghost against it. But despite my stupid decisions, I was able to persevere and win anyway. Catherine with a K, that's crazy. So yeah, I think we're finally, well, we're not going to quite head into the mountain just yet, because I just fought a load of battles, and I didn't... Please don't ask me why I walked into that trainer, then just turned around again. Oh my god. I was just about to say it's probably because I recorded late at night, but I don't quite have that excuse, because you can clearly see it's daytime in Pokemon World, hence the real world, so I had no idea why I did that. So yes, now we're eventually going to head into the mountain. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, if you actually took the middle route through the middle path in this route, you would skip all these trainers, so that's pretty cool that they don't actually make you fight them. Because after this mountain there's going to be a new route. So yeah, unlike most mountain or rocky sort of areas, this isn't really a maze, or you're not going to get too lost in here. You might do later in the game when you return, wink wink, but at this, it's very limited where you can go. Although this mountain is actually huge, but it kind of restricts your path, so you have to go a certain way. As you can see, you're going to need strength, and you're probably most likely going to need Rock Smash. I can't quite remember if you definitely do need Rock Smash, but yeah, that does mean at this point I do have Squirm back in my party. Don't worry, you never see her. I have Squirm in my party, but there's no way I'm going to use it, I'm afraid. So yeah, going to push these boulders out the way. There's actually quite a... I think at this point I'm actually going the wrong way. And yeah, if you're wondering, I probably should have cut out these wild Pokemon battles, but I like to show what new Pokemon you can get in each area, but clearly if you see by the level of these Pokemon and what they are, goddamn Geodude for Christ's sake, you can see that it's about the same as that other place, you know, the thingy, that place. So yeah, that's pretty... You're not going to have any trouble against Pokemon here. And that's why I used the repel, because I didn't really want to be interrupted. So yeah, I came out of this side thinking, oh, it would be easy to find out where I need to go. And then I came out on the left side and think, what? How did this... Why am I here? Who is this? I don't know what I'm doing here. So I kind of got a bit confused, so I had to obviously go back into the mountain, and yeah. And as you can see there, what actually happened is that I didn't have Squirm in my party, so when I tried to go back through this way, I didn't have Rock Smash, so it was kind of annoying. So that cut there was me going to the Pokemon Center in Eterna Town, or City, and getting Squirm out of the box so I could, you know, use Rock Smash. Although I don't actually think it's necessary if I remember. I'm still trying to remember here. If you can't tell, I kind of wing these commentaries. I don't fully check what goes on. I do check, you know. I'm a professional, as we've already established. So yeah, we know that we can't go that way, so that just leaves this way to go. And do we need Rock Smash? Is this going to be revealed? No, we actually didn't need Rock Smash, though. I can officially reveal to the world that you do not need Rock Smash to get past this bit in the game. So, aren't you glad you tuned in for this sort of useful knowledge? But yeah, one thing you may want as you can tell by this area, is Defog. Personally, I never found Defog. It feels like I should have done, but I'm not. It should be a TM or a HM or something, I don't really know. But yeah, you never actually need Defog. So, it's just kind of an optional extra. And here's something that was scary. I just go onto the water and I get attacked by a level 37 Zubat. Level 37. That was crazy. As you may know, when you go on the water, the levels of Pokemon are not as static, I guess, is the best word for it. But yeah, you can get Pokemon ranging from like level 6 Magikarp to like level 50 Gyarados, so you really got to be careful when surfing on the water. That's the one area where they don't really hold back. Although it does depend, they do hold back a bit. So yeah, I didn't really want to explore this mountain. I didn't have too many repels. It probably would have been a good idea to go back and get some repels, but as you can see, we're already out. And this is like the coolest looking route. I'm so glad they did a snow route in this game. I can't remember if there was a snow route in the 3rd generation. I don't think so. I remember there was a route going up to the volcano that was covered in ash that looked a bit like snow. I guess if you made a ash man and put a carrot in his nose and then made ash angels on the floor, you could kind of pretend it was snow, but it wasn't real snow. So yeah, finally in a Pokemon game there's a real snow area, and it's so cool. Who doesn't enjoy a good snow level? Snow levels look so cool. I think about it, snow levels are like some of the best areas in games. You got Super Mario 64, the snow levels were awesome in that game. You got Banjo-Kazooie, Freeze Peak, hello. There are some other examples as well. But the example I was going to give was Nightfire, the snow level where you have to walk around and you actually see your footprint in the snow. You got Metal Gear Solid as well, that starts off in the snow. So yeah, snow is just badass. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, with a new route is gonna come new Pokemon and new trainers, which is pretty cool. You probably could have guessed there was snow by the fact that Snow Point City has been mentioned quite a few times. The clue's in the title, people. It's snow and point is probably on a mountain or something, like a point of a mountain, or I don't know why it wouldn't be Snow Peak. That would be a great name, Snow Peak. Although it does make me think of Snow White. Huh. Anyway, back to the Pokemon games. So yeah, as you can still see, I'm using Gandhi. I just wanted Gandhi to evolve at this point, so I just thought I'll keep him at the front line, and fingers crossed he will evolve. That's what I gotta hope for. So he's now level 37, but I'm gonna switch over to Hot Fuzz because even though I did want Gandhi to evolve, I didn't want him to go mental with his, with his leveling. So, and with Ponyta, it's obvious I'm gonna use Hot Fuzz. Look how badass Hot Fuzz looks. Well, it looks okay. I would have really liked it if in this generation you could actually see the whole Pokemon, like in the 5th gen, but I guess I can't be too fussy. And yeah, I don't think this is the first time we've seen Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo? It's a fun name to say, but doesn't it look tiny to you? Is that just me? Its sprite just looks a bit too small. So yeah, with that battle done, we're coming to the end of the part. Oh, what? Gandhi's evolving? That is fantastic news. So yeah, Gandhi is going to evolve into a Medicham, which is actually going to turn it into a really cool Pokemon, and this Pokemon is really good. So yeah, on that happy note, I've been HonestStorm23, and I hope to see you next time, where we will hopefully get to Snow Point City. Okay, goodbye.